Okay, so just to jump right in, one of my good friends offered me $500 today to completely bomb. So if that happens, you'll understand why. Also, I should let you know that some of these jokes were written by famous artists, so if you don't laugh at them, you might want to rethink maybe your education or what you want to do with the rest of your life. So I was talking to this really attractive PAFA student the other day. That's the whole joke. Sorry, no, maybe that, actually, my girlfriend's grandmother wrote that, and she's pretty ugly, so. Actually, I just started acting recently. I just did a read for a part. I play this ugly guy who everyone hates because his girlfriend's attractive. So it's actually pretty autobiographical. Also, if I can get real for a second, when you go to the grocery store, if you get a cake or like some muffins, it might say baked fresh daily on it, but that just means it was baked fresh on that day that it was baked. So if you think you're going home with like fresh baked like on that day, you might be going home with what do you think you're going home with? It's just, it was baked on that day, it was fresh that day. I was talking to this bike messenger the other day, and I was like, hey man, like, do you have to be like really gross looking to be a bike messenger? And he was like, oh no, he's like, oh no, I'm not a bike messenger. And I was like, oh, so you're just gross? And he was like, yeah. So then I was talking to this really attractive bike messenger, and I was like, hey man, like, did you like skip the interview process? And he was like, oh no, I'm not a bike messenger. And I was like, oh, that actually makes a lot more sense. Do you guys remember in 8th grade when that gun came out that could shrink animals? Well, actually, this joke might not work. Maybe we weren't all in the same grade at the same time. So I just found out that handicapped people are allowed to park in our spaces. So, I mean, you guys can do whatever you want with that. I just, it hardly seems fair. I'm getting pretty tired of movie titles that are misleading. Like I was watching this movie the other day called 4 Men Destroyed Her Asshole. And I don't know, I mean, they did okay. I guess now that I think about it, I don't really know what I was expecting to happen. But anyway, it's gonna get a little bit more intimate here. I wanted to, also if anybody has to like piss or shit, there's a bathroom like back around the corner. So this is a list of 87 things I could have done with $87,000. The first is I could have just donated it to the school and then like maybe they would have like hung a plaque of some sort, and they wouldn't have had to like put up with me, so that would have been good for them too. I probably could have like bribed some people. Like I don't know if you guys have ever seen any movies where they use money to bribe people. But like, you could probably, I mean, I could probably do that. I probably could have bought like 5 houses in Texas, or like 20 houses in Mexico. Or, well, it doesn't have to be Mexico, just any really poor place. Like Baltimore would work, but Mexico seems, I feel like Mexico would be like cooler, just like in general. And honestly, probably for like 50,000, I could have created like a false identity and then took student loans out in that guy's name, and that would have saved me like $37,000. You know, really though, if you think about it, I mean, I probably could have gotten like a show at a gallery. You throw somebody $80,000, you could probably get a show in a gallery. Just want everyone to know that. I could have hired 87 $1,000 prostitutes, but then I was like, you know what? Like that's too many prostitutes. I mean, as far as prostitutes go, it seems like it's like a higher number than. So maybe just like one $87,000 prostitute. I don't know if you guys. I could have also paid someone who's funny to write this list. The other thing I was thinking is I could leave all women and children behind and only, I'm sorry, that's a different list. And then it just says law school, which I guess maybe I would have gone there. I'm not really sure. But that's all I have for you guys. Thank you very much.